It was a wet day last June when a 44-year-old woman had gone jogging with her dog, running along the Duke's Drive in Chester. The next time she was seen was 9 hours later. Dirty, cold, wet, standing on the doorstep of a family who were just going to bed, telling them that she'd been raped. During the previous 9 hours, she'd been held against her will, threatened with a knife and raped several times. This film was taken by Cheshire Police, following the route that she was taken after being barged into bushes. In Chester Crown Court, a jury heard how she'd been subjected to hours of abuse, both sexual and mental. Fearing for her life, she left a trail of clothes, hoping that it would lead someone to her body.
I think presence of mind is the right phrase. She had the wherewithal to leave a trail of evidence behind her, to build a rapport with the defendant so that he might let her go, which he did eventually, although she ran away from him. Bravery, I think, is the word. And what an ordeal. And she's given evidence this week, and it has clearly put a very dangerous man behind bars.
From the descriptions given by the victim, police quickly knew who they were looking for: Peter Watton. He'd only just been released from prison days earlier after being convicted of kidnapping a teenage couple in Crewe years before. He'd gone on the run, living in makeshift camps alongside train lines on the England-Wales border.
I mean, clearly it was 6 days from start to finish from point of the offence being committed to Peter Watton's actual arrest. But as I say, it was because of the presence of mind of the victim and the very detailed description she was able to give of him that he was identified very quickly. And we took the quite unusual step, really, of publishing Peter Watton's name in the media very, very quickly. And it was obviously through public assistance and the quick mindedness, really, and alertness of the Special Constable on the train between Chester to Birmingham that led ultimately to Peter Watton's arrest on the border between Cheshire and North Wales.
That Special Constable was commended by the judge, the Recorder of Chester.
The tenacity of that officer was absolutely fantastic, and I've no doubt that had the officer not did what he did at that point, the search could have gone on for some time longer. So clearly, yeah, absolutely fantastic.
During that night, as it approached midnight, she made one final bid for freedom. She ran, just hoping that her faithful dog would follow. The pair managed to get away. She only stopped when she saw a house with the lights on.
This has been the worst 6 months of my life. I am constantly battling the memory of this incident, and I will receive specialist care due to this. I never anticipated that I would ever be a victim of a rape and kidnap, but I do feel fortunate in that I have had the support of my partner, my close family, and members of the police. I will now try and move forward with my life to the best of my ability.